Do older or younger entrepreneurs have the greater advantage? This was a question asked in Forbes magazine. Actually, I picked it up at Forbes.com, and for some reason I cannot read the author's last name. It's Sherry or Cherie, Chery, and I can't read the last name. But thank you, Sherry, for asking the great question: do older or younger entrepreneurs have the greater advantage? Actually, I'm having a tough time reading a lot of things, so I might have to go back and give you some better information. But she started to talk with a 25-year-old about starting a business. I guess there was a book, Start a Company When You're 25 and not when you're 52. I disagree with that. You can start a business at either age. I've started businesses. Well, I didn't start a business, but I had bought a business when I was 24, and then started from scratch the first time when I was 28 or 29. Actually, I started building it when I was 28 years old. But when you're 52, that's a great time to start a business too. I know several 52-year-olds that are doing their research right now to start a business. And if you're 52, you are a baby boomer. A baby boomer being defined as someone born between the years 1946 and 1964, as I was. I was born 3 years after the baby boom started. They were baby boomers basically because there was a large number of babies born just after the Second World War was over, which is natural. And today, the baby boomer demographic, those born between the years 1946 and 1964, represents the largest demographic in this country. And baby boomers, like myself, are finding out that the retirement that we started to plan when we started working, when we started a business, the environment is not the same, particularly if when we were told that the Social Security system would provide us with whatever we needed in our retirement years. Not the case. Well, not the case with me. And I started to understand that. I'm now in my second year of getting Social Security. And 4 years ago, when I started to think at what year would I start to take Social Security, and I took it at the earliest that I could. That's the decision I made, age 62. I saw that the amount of money that I received, and I had paid into the system for 50 years. Yes, when you are a small business owner, you pay into the system. You pay into Social Security. And the amount that I was going to receive, which is not, there are a lot of folks that get a lot less Social Security than I get. But the amount that I was going to get, my check comes a week from today. It was not going to be enough to support the very simple lifestyle that I have. Not an extravagant lifestyle at all. So I made the decision that I was going to have to start a business, start multiple businesses to generate enough cash flow to allow me to live the lifestyle that I wanted to live. So, I disagree with the statement, start when you're 25 and not when you're 52. Other than that probably means if you really want to start a business, don't wait till you're 52 to start it when you're 25. I guess we could read the statement to mean that also. But there was some research done by the Kauffman Foundation, and you hear me quote the Kauffman Foundation frequently because they are the entrepreneurship foundation, and they do provide the absolute best data, the best research. They fund startups. They are the best. They are the best. And quoting the Kauffman Foundation, recently posted on some information on their website. 5,000 startups launched in 2004. How 5,000 startups launched in 2004 have fared over time. The report said firms surviving through 2008, or 4 years, were much more likely than firms that existed over the period to have primary owners older than age 45. Of the 5,000 startups in the study, 48% were started by founders who were 45 years or older. However, a full 64% of the surviving companies were headed by entrepreneurs in the 45 and up group. This is a fairly surprising result. The Kauffman Foundation report further said, previous industry experience and startup experience had less impact on firms' survival projects than did owner age. I'm not going to go into much more detail, but I recommend going to Forbes.com and you can search on their site older or younger entrepreneurs, and I'm sure you'll be able to get to this story. I don't think age matters. Certainly when you are 25 years old, your circumstances are different. And if you don't have any family obligations at age 25, then that makes it even a potentially stronger time to start the business, because once you get family obligations, once you make the decisions to have a family, you need to devote time and energy to that family. I was very fortunate in the earlier, I didn't always have the support of those around me. I did have the support of my sons, who the only thing they truly have seen in their father's life, except for a short period of time, but I was still a business owner then, was being a business owner. I operated out of the home, and so that was an important part of their growing up, was their father operating a business out of the home. And I was even a single parent for 6 years of their life when they were in junior high school and high school, 3 years, the first 2 years of their high school. I operated a business out of our home, and so they saw what that was all about. And I have to believe that what they are doing with their lives right now, whereas they don't have a business as such, they are performing within small businesses and doing a wonderful job. And I would hope that the impact that I had in helping them get there was very great. But I'll end with saying that I heard a speaker do a great speech one time, and the statement that speaker made that had the most impact on me was that a statement that the greatest gift that we can give our children is that of the dream, because businesses start with a dream. They start with an epiphany, and you have to take action on that. It's not just going to happen. And it takes a lot of passion to accomplish that dream, and persistence every day of your life to contribute towards that in the hope that you're going to realize that dream. But be patient in those endeavors. It's not going to happen overnight. I have been very, very blessed in my 40-plus years of being in business, but I really take the approach and keep an open mind to learn something new every day that will either make my life or my business run better, to help me achieve those dreams.